Hi guys, welcome back to Fairies Tutorials. In today's episode, we're exploring planning meals for different groups, and today we'll feature convalescents. Stay tuned. Section 3, Meal Planning, Preparation and Dining. We're still at content 6 and we're looking at meal plannings for different groups, and today we'll explore planning meals for convalescents. Now let's take a look at the focus points. So we'll be defining who are convalescents, we'll explore their nutritional needs, suitable foods, and also we'll plan suitable meals for the convalescents. Now let's kick things off with looking at an overview of convalescents. Now, a convalescent is a person who is recovering after an illness or operation. So the definition, a convalescent is a person who is recovering after an illness or operation. Now, let's dig a little deeper in understanding the needs of the convalescents. Good? Now, it is common for patients to have poor appetite and feel tired and weak during illness. Therefore, the food provided should be easy to eat and digest, contain a balance of nutrients. The texture of foods should be modified to suit the patient's needs. For example, soft and sliced food for those with swallowing and chewing problems, or high energy nutritional supplements for those with reduced food intake. Now, these are the guidelines that we should consider when we're planning and preparing meals for convalescents. Continuing, we should serve well presented and palatable food by using a variety of colorful and different textured ingredients which will enhance their appetite of these patients. Good, because their appetite is normally low or affected, so we have to think about serving foods that are well presented, foods that are colorful and also tasty. Good. Now, small frequent meals served at every 3 to 4 hours may be a good option to achieve adequate intake. Now, high fat foods should be avoided, so it's not recommended, because convalescents most time are restricted to the bed because they're recovering. Therefore, they won't need any high energy or high calorie food at this stage. Good. So in preventing high energy, them from consuming high energy or high calorie food, we stay away from what? High fat foods, or we stay away from using the cooking methods such as like deep frying or a lot of fried foods. Is not good for them as well. Good. So this is so as we try to avoid indigestion. Also, strongly flavored or odored foods may affect the patient's appetite. So if it's possible to prepare the meal out of their presence so that they won't smell too much, as it can be a turn off for some of these persons. Now let us look at their nutritional needs. So persons may convalesce for different reasons. It may be an operation, it may be a C-section, or to remove gallstone, or to remove cysts, whatever the case may be. It may be an operation, it may be broken bones, recovering from falls, so hand is broken, limbs are broken, a variety of reasons. Good. You can think about, so anybody who is recovering from an illness, or anyone who is recovering from an operation or surgery, are considered convalescents. Good. Now we're looking at their nutritional needs. So people who are ill or recovering from an illness, surgery, or accidents have special nutritional requirements. A nutritional adequate diet is important for wound healing, reduce complication, and enhance recovery. During illness, example, fever, infection, bone fracture, etc., our body needs extra protein for synthesis of new muscles or tissues. Good. So right there off the bat, we see where proteins are important to build and repair the body tissues. Good. Now, besides an adequate intake of vitamins and minerals and fluids are essential, vitamin A, C, E, zinc, selenium, and magnesium are shown to enhance wound healing. An adequate amount of iron intake is needed to prevent anemia as a result of blood loss and enhance healing of wound. For those with bone fracture, adequate calcium and protein are required for bone repairing. Good. You see how many nutrients we're naming out and the reason why these nutrients are important? Fluid is another vital element for regulation of body temperature during fever and maintains skin integrity for wound recovery. Now, let us look at some sample meals for convalescents. But before we move to the sample meals, we're looking at breakfast, the components of a breakfast. You know, we have the fruit juice. Next, the cereals, which can be cooked or ready to eat. Protein, that are easy to cook and also easy to digest in the case of a convalescent. Carbohydrate, we should limit that amount. And also a hot beverage. As it relates to the format of a lunch or dinner, you know you have your protein, your carbs, and your vegetables, and your beverage is optional. Good. Now, let us look at a sample dinner menu for a convalescent. So we have steamed fish. Why steamed fish? Because it's a healthy cooking method and also the fish is easily digested. There's also creamed sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes because it has less starch than the Irish or the white potatoes, some may say, right? So it has less starch and it also will have more what? Vitamins and minerals. Good. We could also add a fresh vegetable salad with Thousand Island dressing and also some lemonade there to boost the vitamin C. Good. Now we're at our activity. Number 1, who is a convalescent? Number 2, plan a nutritionally adequate menu for a convalescent, 4 marks. 3, outline 3 important nutrients for convalescents, 6 marks. So when we're outlining, we're giving the nutrient and we're stating why it is important. Why is this particular nutrient needed for convalescents? Good. Explain 3 considerations when planning and preparing meals for convalescents. What should we do? What should we include? What should we take away? All right. You've made it to the end of the session. Please remember to subscribe. Turn on your post notification bells so you can be notified when there's another upload. Most importantly, share with persons who you know will find this information useful. Leave a like and a comment. Thank you for making it Fairies Tutorials.